your boy Girl here, back with another video, and today I got a special video for you guys, man. Today we're gonna be back with the ultimate equipment guide, best equipments for the new Ultra Super Saiyan Goku. Super annoying character to fight. I've been facing against a few matches here, and like his whole rescue thing is pretty annoying, bro. It's like you can't rush nobody. It's like he's just chilling there in the background. Like you just can't do nothing, bro. So you kind of just playing with no rush in a sense. But yeah, I'm gonna show you guys the best equipments for him, and then in terms of like the pure equipment, in terms of the base equipments, and now I'm gonna talk about like the super optimal equipments to use them. And if you guys enjoy these type of videos, subscribe to the channel, leave a like. And without further ado, let's get straight into the video. Road to 17K. So yeah, when it comes to this Goku though, I'm not gonna lie, he doesn't really have that many outstanding like crazy equipment in terms of the pure side for real. You would think like a Goku character would have a lot more equipment options than what he is showing here. But let's break it down though. Let's talk about like his best equipments and let's get straight to it. So first, I believe might be one of his best peers is the new co-op PvP equipment here. The one that says this one here. Now granted, I know he gets the extra pure blast if he's paired it with like, you know, an LOE Frieza Saga character, but I mean, other than that, he still get the 15 base pure because that's applying for himself, and then the double defense and health by 12%. I still think, even though he's not going to get that pure blast as long as you're rocking him, like say on a full Saiyan team or forever, this is still a good equipment to rock. I still think this might be his best one all around, just because of the health and the double defense and the base strike by 15. So I think this is his best pure just to have, regardless of if you're pairing up with a Frieza character or not from the Frieza Saga. I still think this is a equipment that used to go farm from the co-op, and it is Ultra Bonanza out, so hopefully you do get a good roll for that base health first slot. All right, next we're gonna have Sun Fam, or you could just pretty much just rock him on a full Goku team here. If you guys see here, slot 2 and slot 3 are double offensive peers, blast and strike for full Sun Fam. So you got a lot of good Gokus in the game. MUI, you have him, you have God Goku, you have the Saiyan Saga Goku, you got Beast Gohan running around. You got a lot of good Goku characters. You got like Rev UI. You got a lot of good Goku characters running around. So this Sun Fam one is good. Double defense and then pure for double offense. It's really nice there. Next after that, you have this old Frieza Saga pure here. This one does special move damage and 15 for like a full Frieza Saga team. So if you want to pair him up with like say Krillin, him, and then maybe the Ultra Frieza or the Revival Frieza, you guys can do that for sure. Maybe they drop another LF for Frieza Saga, maybe like a Spirit Bomb LF Goku, right? Who knows what they drop after this LF, after this Ultra, the 7th Annie campaign, the 7th Annie after party. This is another good equipment for Frieza Saga. I'll probably put that towards the bottom. And in terms of the base, yeah, in terms of the peers here for the plats, that's pretty much all the best ones. And now when it comes to the regular equipments here, he really doesn't have any other like crazy good ones that has like high like base strike, pure strike. I know he has one with Sun Fan where he get the 5% one. I believe it is not this one. It's one of these one. I think it's this one for pure 15% first Sun Fan, but you might as well just rock that plat one there. And then he has this pure here, but it's only for defense. It gives him health, strike defense, blast defense, and then double pure defense. So unfortunately, you know, he wants to be an offensive character, but if you want him just to bulk a little bit more, then that new PvP exchange shop equipment is there as well. And I think those are really like his best peers in my opinion, bro. A lot of these other ones are niche, like this one with 4Ku, you got to pair it with a Super Saiyan 4 Goku. This one here pairing up with like Goku Bardock. A lot of these other niche ones I'm not going to really reference too much, but I think those are the best 3 for his peers. And then anyway, let's talk about his base. I think his base, he has a little bit better than his peers in my opinion. So let's talk about the base. I think this is by far, actually you can never go wrong with this equipment here. Just 45 base strike attack. If you just don't have a lot of base strike on your team, you know, you can never go wrong with that Jiren equipment there. 45 base strike with the 30 strike defense. After that though, I really do like this Unfazed Smile one. It applies for himself. He gets 35 base strike, ultimate damage, health, and special move. All powerful like abilities to have for Goku. And then a little bit of some blast attack, especially if you rock him on Frieza Saga. You know, you're gonna pair him up with Frieza. You can't hurt or go wrong with getting a little bit some little blast attack abilities there. Next after that, I think I do want to talk about this one. This one is pretty solid. No. That's for Frieza, because that's blast attack. Next here, you kind of just looking at these awakened equipment. This one right here, I think is pretty solid. The You Must Be Frieza. It gives them up to 35 base strike with, I believe, 30 defense, 25 base strike defense with special move and a little bit of blast attack. So I think this is a really good, solid equipment awakening you can use for that Goku for sure. And then the other one that I think is pretty solid is this one. Gets them up to 33 base strike with defense and blast attack. I think it's towards the bottom, but I think this is a good option to choose from. And then after that here, not a lot of other equipment that really like catches my eye. I think after that, it kind of goes down to this equipment here. This was like a Frieza Saga equipment that they dropped not too the last time they kind of buffed the team. And this one gives them 30 base strike with 10% base health and then strike defense. So if you want something that has like the strike and health, this is another equipment that kind of has that. So I think this is pretty solid in my opinion. And honestly, I think these are really the best equipments for this Goku. A lot of these equipments here are kind of like I said, these Pierce one, like this one is like if he's paired up with Frieza, right, then he gets the pure strike, right? Blast attack's gonna apply to himself. You got this one that gives the pure, but this one you gotta also be paired up with a Sun Fam or Vegeta clan character, so maybe on a Saiyan's team. There's a lot of these peers that's kind of like, oh, Team Bardock, or this one is Daima, this one is for Super Saiyan 2s and Weapon Wielder, so that doesn't even apply to himself. So this one is for Frieza Saga, right? I mean, Saiyan Saga. So a lot of these equipments just don't apply for him, so I really think those are the best equipments to choose from. So if I was to build Goku, I think the first equipment is I will try to farm the co-op equipment. 12 base health, double defense, and then 15 pure strike. I think it's really good. I know he's not gonna get the 15 base blast if you're not rocking him with a free or a LOE Frieza Saga character, but I still think it's worth. After that, if you're rocking him on another team, I definitely think you guys should. Like if you rock him on Sun Fan with or just a full Goku team, or you rock one on Frieza Saga, you guys can rock another period there. And then after that, for the third equipment, I'll probably go with the Unfazed Smile. I like that the ultimate special move, Health Restoration with the 35 base strike and the 15 base blast attack is on that. I really do like those stats that's on that equipment. And then I'll probably just go, just to make him a little bit tanky, I'll probably go down with either this equipment here. You know, you get that pure defense, you get 12 base health, and then you get the base defense, the base and pure defense. Or if you don't want to go with that, a little bit more strike attack, you guys can go with this equipment here. Strike attacks, base health with strike defense. So my favorite ones though, like I said, it's going to be this equipment here. I'll probably go for this equipment just to get his defense a little bit more bulky. And then after that last equipment will kind of come down to either this equipment, the Unfazed Smile. If you rock him on Sun Fam, you can do another pure there. And then if not that equipment, then I'll just go down and pick this equipment here. So yeah, all in all, that's pretty much it with the Goku. The Goku's really strong because his abilities are amazing. What he does on the field with the whole cover rescue thing is pretty absurd. It's just a super strong rise and rush. There's no way to really go about it. You can't nullify it. Maybe Cell. I don't know if Cell can like. No, I don't think nobody can. I don't think you can just like nullify that rescue thing unless some new ability comes out. But pretty annoying. You know, if you play it smart, bro, he's super valuable as a character. And yeah, I think those are the best equipments there. Hope you guys enjoy. Like, comment, subscribe. Been rough, and I'm out. Peace.